Welcome back to Emotional Mojo. Community Liaison Officer Karen Long helps keep Orlando, Florida a safe city by reducing crime and maintaining livable neighborhoods. She's also fighting the fight of her life as she battles cancer. Karen has continued working and maintaining a positive attitude through it all. Welcome, Karen.
Thank you so much.
It is such a pleasure to have you. Karen is actually a good friend of mine because we unfortunately met through the cancer world. And so you actually had cancer 6 years ago, thought you had beat it.
Yes.
Was going in for your magical 5-year, it's the, you know, in the cancer world, once you've beat it for 5 years, you're like kind of in the clear.
Right.
So you went in for your 5-year checkup and tell us what happened.
Well, you know, they initially told me at 33, have the double mastectomy, have chemo, have radiation, take out a bunch of lymph nodes, and you'll be fine because we're gonna go super aggressive on you so it never comes back. Came back. And then I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Which is when I found your husband, Stephen. Right. And Stephen is the one that introduced me to Germany. And he said, you know, sometimes we have to think outside the box and we have to be in control of our bodies.
And not only did it come back, but it was stage 4. And there is no stage 5.
Exactly.
So this was
what did you do in Germany then? Tell us.
Well, I did a whole body hyperthermia treatment, which essentially is when they're heating your body up. They're mimicking a fever, which basically tricks the cancer cells to coming out. Cancer cells don't like heat.
So it's like when burning the cancer cells.
Yes, but it leaves the healthy cells alone.
Did it make a difference? Did it help?
Oh, they can't find it anymore.
They can't find it. Yes.
I don't know if that counts.
Awesome.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow, look at you smiling so, Michelle.
Can you blame me?
There's the treatment too. That's crazy. You know what? That story's inspirational, but I think above all, it's your positive attitude. I mean, for people at home, what advice do you have for them? I mean, how did Mind Over Matter help you?
Well, you know, the big thing is I am Christian. I pray a lot. You know, my verse is, for I know I have the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you. So that was the first
faith
thing.
made a big difference to you.
Huge difference.
And you have 2 children,
I
and
have
that
2
alone
angels. And they're adorable.
So there's another reason to stay alive and survive and get healthy
you know
for your
what?
kids.
And truth be said, I'm a warrior. I am a trained warrior.
That's right. Question that.
You can't tell.
She's rocking a bulletproof vest like it's nothing.
Don't mess with her.
Can I say this because it connects to our next story, but often we tend to have these biases. So when I see you in a uniform, I see this hard, strong, callous person, and yet when we take off the uniform, we have this person that was fragile and vulnerable to a disease that almost took you away.
You're right about that, but you know what? As a police officer, our job is to give people hope. Right. If you think about it, when you call us, you're asking for help. You're asking, please help me out on this
Protect
situation.
me, save me, rescue me.
But I'm just like you. I bleed the same way, I hurt the same way. But you know what? The community came together and helped me fight. It wasn't just, you know, Karen Long that did this by herself. It was everybody together as a community that helped me fight.
Is that an important word when we're facing cancer, fight? Because so many people use it. Is that important? Yeah. Is it significant? Is it critical?
Absolutely. The attitude of never quit. I went to a Marcus Luttrell. He's the one that wrote Lone Survivor. He's a Navy SEAL that was the only one left fighting in Afghanistan. And when I hear his story, I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is totally inspirational. And you know what? I'm going to fight just like he did. And that's what brings me across, is our military.
So what's your primary message to help people who are maybe in the early stages of cancer?
Don't give up, seek help, don't be scared of it. People sometimes wait so long to get help because they're scared that it might be cancer. No, get your butt in there and do something about it. Stop resisting.
Get your butt in there and stop resisting.
Yes. Karen, you have a special place in my heart. Karen has told me that my husband has saved her life.
Yes.
Because, and obviously I've lost my husband, and so you have such a special place in my heart, and I thank you so much for coming on and for inspiring everybody today.
Thank you, Tara.
With your fight and keeping us all safe as a police officer and being a wonderful mother to those children too.
Thank you.
Thank
Love
you
you bunches.
so much.